It's not every day that a celebrity strolls through a park with their newborn, but when Kim Min-hee and Hong Sang-soo were spotted walking hand in hand in Misa Lake Park, the world stopped to take notice. April 25, 2025, an ordinary, sunny afternoon, turned into a headline-making moment when these two, known for their reclusive, low-key lifestyle, stepped into the public eye with their baby boy. The photos, quickly circulating across online communities, painted a picture of peace and joy, yet the underlying story was anything but simple. Kim Min-hee, cradling her now 1-month-old son, looked every bit the new mom, radiant, but serene. Hong Sang-soo, ever the reserved director, couldn't hide the warm smile as he gently adjusted the baby's hat, a tender moment captured perfectly in the photos. But the real intrigue wasn't just in the simple act of walking through a park. It was in the silence. The silence of their private life, which had been so carefully shielded from the public eye, suddenly broken by these candid images. The images painted an unexpected contrast with the couple's previous years of secrecy. Despite being in the public eye for nearly a decade, Kim Min-hee and Hong Sang-soo had done everything in their power to keep their personal life just that, personal. It had always been this way. From their controversial relationship start to their decision to stay out of the media spotlight after Kim's pregnancy was first rumored in January, every step of their journey had been met with a sense of mystery. Yet, here they were, as if quietly declaring to the world, yes, we're still here, and now, we're a family. The biggest surprise of all? The birth itself. On April 9, 2025, news dropped almost quietly. Kim Min-hee had given birth to a baby boy at a women's clinic in Gyeonggi Province. There were no flashing cameras or grand announcements, just a low-key, private moment that went almost completely under the radar. Kim Min-hee, ever the enigma, had kept the entire pregnancy a secret, until now. Up until this point, there were whispers in January when rumors began circulating that the actress was pregnant, but no official confirmation. Fans and media outlets alike waited in suspense, guessing, speculating, but Kim Min-hee stayed silent. It was only after her son was born that the true extent of her quiet life became clear. No glitzy press conferences, no red carpet reveals. Just a calm, collected mother recovering in a postpartum care center, away from the spotlight. And yet, even with this understated approach to motherhood, the public curiosity about Kim's life reached a fever pitch. How could someone so well-known and beloved keep such a monumental part of her life hidden for so long? And why? Their story begins in 2017, when Kim Min-hee and Hong Sang-soo publicly confirmed their relationship. The couple, despite being an unlikely pairing, took the entertainment world by storm. Kim, the celebrated actress, and Hong, the talented yet controversial director, became a subject of both admiration and scorn. Their love affair wasn't just any ordinary celebrity relationship, it was wrapped in scandal. Hong Sang-soo was still married at the time. The affair between him and Kim was not only a professional risk but a public relations nightmare. The public reaction was swift and brutal. Critics and fans alike were vocal about their disapproval, and rumors about the couple's future began to swirl. But despite the firestorm of backlash, the couple stayed together, navigating the public's sharp gaze while continuing their quiet, low-profile lives. The idea of a perfect love story was shattered, replaced with a reality where these two were willing to defy the expectations placed on them. The question everyone asked, could their love survive the weight of public judgment? But the saga didn't end there. In 2019, Hong Sang-soo lost his divorce case. He was legally still married to his wife, and the divorce proceedings only solidified his complicated family situation. However, despite the legal hurdles, Hong and Kim Min-hee remained an inseparable unit. The couple didn't allow the legal system or public opinion to dictate their relationship. They continued to support one another, both in life and in their careers. Kim Min-hee, choosing to stay out of the limelight, worked on smaller, more intimate film projects. Hong, equally committed to his art, remained focused on his directorial work, all the while ignoring the noise around his personal life. But even as they remained strong together, the question lingered, Would they ever take the step to make their relationship fully recognized in the eyes of the law? As the years passed, Kim Min-hee and Hong Sang-soo retreated even further from the public eye. They stopped attending major award shows, and their appearances at public events became sparse. They no longer cared to fuel media speculations or engage in public debates. Instead, the couple focused solely on their creative projects, independent films, collaborations that spoke to their love for each other and for their work. The world knew little about their private lives. For Kim Min-hee, that meant stepping back from her bustling career. She'd been a rising star, but after going public with her relationship, she distanced herself from big-budget films and red carpets. She shifted focus to more personal, quiet projects, ones that didn't require the spotlight. And for Hong, the choice was the same. He continued directing, but in a way that made him even more enigmatic. Then came the unexpected news. Kim Min-hee, at 43, became a mother for the first time. For a woman who had spent her career in the public eye, her decision to wait until her 40s to have a child was a subject of much speculation. At her age, motherhood is often seen as a delicate subject in the entertainment industry. The public couldn't help but wonder why she waited so long, and what that meant for her future, both as an actress and a mother. But instead of the usual media frenzy, Kim's pregnancy was met with calm. There were no over-the-top baby showers or media circus. She simply allowed her life to unfold privately, as it had always been. For some, it felt like a final act of control over her own narrative, choosing when and how to share her most personal moments. For Hong Sang-soo, the birth of his first son marked a new chapter in his personal life. Though he had a daughter from his previous marriage, this child, his son with Kim Min-hee, represented something entirely new. It wasn't just the arrival of a child, it was a symbol of his defiance against public expectation, a defiant act that said, "I've built my own family." There was little public speculation about Hong's feelings or thoughts on fatherhood at this stage. The public's focus was on Kim Min-hee, and what her new motherhood might mean for her career and her relationship with Hong. But behind the scenes, one thing was clear: this was a milestone for both of them, and it seemed to solidify their connection even further.